I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only got for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Houston Texans taking on Matt Ryan and the Indianapolis Colts.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The Texans offense ready to put the preseason behind them and begin this. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. So the new man in the backfield getting his first touches of the regular season here. Limited production and opportunity in his first 4 years in the league, but he's getting the shot now as the lead back for this offense. CD, what do you think he brings to the table?
Well, I think he's a pretty well-rounded back, and we know he's extremely motivated because we talked to him this week. He made it crystal clear that he's been waiting for this moment. He's at the top of the depth chart, and he's got a chance to really shine in this role as well.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile, on the play. And now out comes Houston. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young,
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Another run for Brown on second down. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Throwing, Mills.